I was born in 1941, which means that when I was a teenager, it was the 50s. And as a little queer teenager, I always looked to find who was like me, although I could never ask anybody. And we would hear rumors about Johnny Ray, or Johnny Mathis, or you heard Lenny Bernstein. These were people that were coded, but were queer. And why I'm telling you that story is because in 1969, Stonewall wasn't the most important thing that happened. The most important thing that happened that night was when that passing woman, whose gender expression was very masculine, got out of her handcuffs and pushed her body against a police car, and it started to rock. And at that moment, a flashpoint happened. Lesbian and gay men had not ever been able to express their political life or talk about their oppression prior to that. In that moment, we were given permission to be who we actually are. And in culture and in art and in music is the best way, I think, to express that which the universe needs to hear and needs to know, because we are the weavers among different cultures, among different kinds of genders, creating different ways to look at family, different ways to look at marriage, different ways to raise children. We never thought in 1969 that this world would happen in our lifetime. So it's extraordinary for me to come to Easton Mountain, where spirit, that word that is so hard to capture, yet people claim it all the time. In 1980, Charlie Murphy wrote a song called Gay Spirit, which I believe opened the doors for what we see here tonight. The reason that it's important to come out for everyone is to be true to thyself, be true to yourself, be the whole person that you are. But the reason that artists and musicians need to come out is not to parade around their sexual orientation, but so that they don't self-censor. Because the artist that self-censors limits what the contribution that he, she, or they can make to the world at large.
Amen.
Programming is it shows all the different genres of music that we have historically been present in and are present today. I love there's a dyke band setting up behind us. I love that there's a dyke band coming after we finish, and there was that wonderful Lenny Bernstein, Aaron Copland, those suites before, because it shows the spectrum that we don't have to be marginalized as people, and we don't have to be marginalized as artists into any one specific genre.
Yeah.
Judy did not die the day of Stonewall. Judy's memorial was that day, and I would like to just get one thing historically correct. Judy had nothing to do with what happened that night at Stonewall. In fact, the guys that were in the bar around the corner called Julius's, who were mourning Judy, did not come out into the street. It was only the people, particularly the young people, but also the older people, that joined in and said, "No more, no more, no more." Now, I say that to you as a Judy fan. I made a record with Judy Garland. Well, I'm one of the 1,000 gay men that was in the audience at Carnegie Hall that she invited to sing along, but I still think that I'm on that record with Judy. So to the founders of Easton Mountain and to the organizers, I'm going to forget names, so I'm not going to say them, but I just want to tell you, each and every one of you, thank you, how much I value that you are taking our young people and teaching them that they don't have to be anyone else's idea of what it means to be any one of those initials. Each of us is an individual. And to be true to thyself, be true to the spirit inside, that's what art gives us a window into. That's what this beautiful environment allows us to be free within this space because it isn't always possible outside. So I'm going to say to you, please support these artists. There's CDs for sale over there. Please buy them. Maybe you have to make a deal, but please buy them.
I'll make deals.
Because they're not out there in the mainstream. And don't steal them. Don't download them. You know, buy them because that's what allows all of this to take place. Okay, here, I've talked too long. But
Queer Spirit Camp, come on over, gather around, and Matt Bro is going to be the spokesperson for this group. Come on over, give them a big hand. Woo! Hello. Hi, thank you everybody. I want to say thank you so much to Jim for his awesome words, and thank you to all of you for coming out and supporting this. Give yourselves a round of applause. Justin Vivian Bond earlier made the joke that a group of gay men was called one thing and a group of lesbians was called another. And we've got faggles and gaggles and giggles and miracles all over the place at Queer Spirit Camp. We have one of the most vibrant and amazing and connected communities of queer people that I've ever experienced or ever seen in my entire life here. We come together for a week of community building and getting to know one another and self-exploration that is really incredible. And I want to thank all of you from the bottom of my heart for supporting that and for helping that become a reality. So thank you.